Hello everyone. I don't like connections not stable, but first things first, I'm just going to remind people that I know the connection isn't the best. We've done all we can for right now. Our provider says it is them and they will have a better connection down the road. But that's not till the end of the year. So when you first start out, you will want to go in and select your wand and your profession and your house. You will want to do those as soon as you can. Profession. How do you know what to choose? Let's go to the professions right now and we can talk about them. Okay, Magizoologist is what I chose, obviously. And if we look at these things, the square boxes, you can see its teammate. Oars. As you can see, it's fighting against foes and stuff. Professors. Is fighting against foes, but they also have teammate. So they're kind of in between. And that's how you can use that to decide what you want to do. We recommend you do want these boxes. They are the ones that are going to help you the most. You want to do the others because they are also going to level up how much energy you have, how hard you hit, things like that. Like I said, is a combination or is just exclusive fighting. And the combination, you can use the support on yourself too when you're in a fortress. Okay, potions. Let's go look, I guess. Okay, I'm going in the potions. It does not count it until you, as brewed, until you collect it like that. Because that can kind of mess you up if you're not prepared knowing that. I'm going to get those going, leave them there for tomorrow. Your port keys. Brilliant port keys are always the events. This event, they're 3 kilometers. Others, they have been 5 kilometers. Or 7 kilometers. 5 kilometer ones get you certain things. 2 kilometer get you certain things. And 10 kilometer get you certain things. There are 2 options available for each of the 5, 2, and 10 kilometer. You will want to keep that going. You probably want to save your silver keys for the events so that you can quickly get through the port keys. My husband did not do that, and he was hating life this time. So, there's that. Your vault, you can go see what you have. The good thing about the vault is if you have too much of something, you don't have enough room, you can go through and see what there is and click on something, click on manage, and delete. Here you can see the silver key is for the port keys. And then you can glance at your rune stones also, what you have available. Rune stones are for fighting in the fortresses. They also, and the way you get rune stones is you rank up your registries. As you rank up your registry, you'll get a runestone. It varies. But the other thing is that runestone will also help you get more of that type of thing out of the fortresses. You're more likely to get that out of the fortresses. So, if you drop a Hogwarts runestone in the fortress when you're fighting, you're more likely to get some of these things for the out of the fortress. A lot of times you will also get, first you will usually get your mystery items out of the fortress, and the mystery items are also random. The challenges are I've generally found them in the fortress. The challenge items. And then of course you have your event things. So that covers that. If we go over to the assignments, you have your daily assignments, obviously. Special assignments are for your brilliant events. You have achievements that you want to work on. So each one gives you different rewards. Plus you have your SOS assignments that you need to work on. So I'm going to hand the phone to my husband a little bit. We're going to go drive. Do you need extra? What? Oh, he's looking at Pokemon Go to see if there's a raid. And I wasn't sure if he was going on. Hopefully that'll answer some questions that we've had. If you go somewhere where there's a flag, that area is going to type of thing there. So if I wanted the magical games and sports, I could go to that flag and see more of them. Okay, go there then. If you see the green coming up from the greenhouse, that means something's growing there.
Within a while we can drive around.
And the green from the fortresses means someone's in it. AT&T inns have been changed to fortresses. They did have a mix of inns and fortresses. But now they're exclusively fortresses. So, if you have questions, ask. I will try to have my husband watch. And, when you complete a registry item, I would like to try, hopefully I will be able to complete one on this stream, and I can show you, but in case I can, because you never know. You will still see a red dot, even after you've placed the last one, and everything's complete. That is because you can prestige the page. You click on it, and it will say, do you want to prestige this page? You click yes, and then you go after everything again, but you will need more of them. So, that's if you can't get rid of that red dot, that's why. That it's ready for you to prestige the page. When you're first beginning, those can be really hard to beat. And you will probably drop a potion on them.
As you saw there, when I caught it for her, it's 3 out of 24, so she's got 3 pieces out of the 24.
Which when you first start, I think you need 1 or 4.
think it's 4.
I can't remember for sure. It's been a while since we prestiged
Been there.
the page. There's that. The closer you follow the trace for the spell, the higher you'll get on it. And if you go steady speed, the higher you'll get. And the faster you go, the higher you get. The more you hit great or masterful, the greater chance you have of catching it is supposed to be the way it happens. Sometimes you'll hit it with a great over and over and over, and then a good old will catch it. It is very much like Pokemon Go in that regard. That sometimes it does not seem it doesn't make sense the way it gets caught. Just the way it happens sometimes. But the best is to try and shoot for great or masterful. Another thing to be aware of with that is that there is an achievement for getting a certain number of masterful spells. So you know what I forgot in the car?
What?
The animate medicine. So we may have to get it. Anyway, I just thought I'd mention to my husband while I'm thinking about it. So there's that. Otherwise, the foundables are random. If there's not a flag, they're completely random. If there is a flag, it's random what in that registry item there will show up. So that's
512 and hatches, and that last message came through. It's like, what time do you want to meet? I said, just let me know what time you want to meet. I'll be there.
Okay. So when we get the message, it sounds like we may go after a Pokemon Go Gym raid, but that'll be in a little while. But that's, if you do say something and you don't get a response, it's because I'm driving, my husband's kind of manning the phone, and he's not quite as sure what he's doing with live streaming, doesn't realize how to see the chats, things like that. So when we stop, I will check and see what was said and go from there. If you are watching and you have questions, please ask them. If I don't answer them immediately, I will answer them.
You messed up on the time. You messed up on the times when they want to go to the post office.
Okay, so it sounds like we're going to have to go after a Pokemon Go raid right now, or pretty quickly. My husband...
No, I just updated it. 512.
Okay, so we're still good.
I think.
Or should we go back and look?
I have to go Pokemon Go back to look.
Okay. But when I do stop, I will look at if anything from the live stream, any questions that came through, whatever, and I will try and answer them. If you are watching this after the live stream, then be aware that you can still leave the questions in the comments, and I will try and answer them on the next live stream. So if you ever have
this table now.
Good. So if you ever have questions, don't hesitate to ask them. And the other thing is my feeling is there are no stupid questions. Everyone has questions, may have lost.
It's a good thing we didn't wait.
They may have learned the answers already themselves, or they may actually be questioning and not sure. So, in brewing a potion, I want to make this clear. You can start one brewing, but it will not count it until you collect it. But you can have it sitting there ready to collect for days, and then collect it, and it will count it. So it can have been brewed for days, just ready to collect, and it won't count it until you collect it. That can be beneficial. You saw that the healing potions are like 2 hours each, and I've got 2 going. Well, that means I can leave those, collect 1 tomorrow and 1 the next day if I want, and get my potions. Now, I don't know for sure if that's what I'll do. It's a decision I'm going to have to make once I decide what to do on the toadstools, if I'm going to plant some toadstools somewhere. If I'm going, part of that's also going to be if I see if any are already planted. We've had people planting a lot of toadstools around here, and I'm not complaining.
Boy, they really had this wrong.
So, but I wouldn't mind being able to plant stuff too, because up until now, every time I think, okay, I'm gonna plant this and come pick it up, a lot of times, then as I'm just going around getting to where I'm ready to plant, I find out someone else has it planted already, and there's no reason for me to go plant. So, that's been an interesting experience. So that is something to keep in mind. And so that's why I don't know what I'm going to plant. When you plant, here's another big thing. You have to have water to plant. Do not fill up your planted water spots with just seeds, or your seed and water with just seeds, or you will not be able to do anything with that. You do need water.
Moaning myrtle.
Huh?
Moaning myrtle.
No, I don't need water. You do need water. And so make sure you're gathering water too, or else you will not be able to plant. How much each thing takes varies. And I can't show you right now how much it's going to take. So, I'm going to check out. Nope, we don't have any comments yet. I just wanted to make sure. I am going to switch to Pokemon Go for just a few minutes, because we have the raid, the Rayquaza raid my husband wants to be sure and hit.
Not close enough.
We are not close enough. Okay, he may have to take the phone and go do the Rayquaza raid as soon as he knows that they're going to be going in. So, And
It's gonna go out because they're here.
okay, here's my phone. I'm gonna send it with him, and we're gonna go from there. I will talk to you in a little while. You might let people know. Just give them a heads up that it is live streaming.
Breathing. I don't want to cooperate. Okay, there it is. You're close enough here. There's someone coming from North Logan. I'm gonna sit over there, but it's just cooler sitting where I was.
Okay. Okay, so I have the phone back. I found a closer spot that I was able to get into. Let's see if anyone said anything while he had my phone. Interesting. video. Okay, I don't see anyone having said anything. I will watch. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm a little bit hesitant to go out of Pokemon Go just because my luck has been that it will, at times it will kick me out. Okay, I think I can delete like 40 of these. And it's hard to change what the live stream says once I'm in, so I can't change it to plus a little bit of Pokemon Go, or I would. I may change it for the, if I get a chance to get home and change it. So if you're watching and you're, why are we in Pokemon Go? It's because my husband does like to make sure he gets his Rayquaza raid in every day. And I have no problem with that. I totally get it. He's more into, or he's about equally into Pokemon Go and Wizards Unite. Sometimes he prefers Pokemon Go. Sometimes he prefers Wizards Unite. He does say fighting in the fights in the fortress or gym. He prefers the fortress to the gym. But, yeah. So, I actually may, you know what, I'm going to do this. And just double check, make sure I got any questions we had answered. Let's see. Oh, after dark, you will see vampires and werewolves. However, werewolves are only right around the full moon. Another thing, doxies are only available at dawn. If it doesn't say dawn, then you will not get it. Or they don't show up other than during dawn. So I think that answers the questions that I've seen. I tried to go back in Wizards Unite, it's being mean. So let's go wait over here in Pokemon Go, just so that I don't have issues. Because if I'm going to have to restart Wizards Unite anyway, oh lovely, it's going to give me issues anyway. And that was my worry, honestly, about going out of Pokemon Go. I've noticed sometimes okay, I did see I bet this is yep. See, there's some that like him equally. You want to come join us? We're going in at the post office. And, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I did hear it maybe 2 days before and 2 days after the full moon. But I'm not sure. But we do know it's 2 days before the full moon and on the full moon. And I don't know if you just said something to Brett on Discord or not, but he's over there laughing. So he's sitting he's outside of the car. He says it's cooler waiting outside of the car than waiting here. I had hoped Squirrel Knight would join us. She said they said they had some questions, and that's part of the reason I did this live stream over the basics. They didn't tell me when to go in. They said as long as it's before 10 p.m. So this is before 10 p.m. Colorado time, and that's where they're at. So if they jump on, I'll answer any other questions they have. If not, I guess they can leave them in the comments or on Discord, and I'll keep trying to answer. I think I will come. We gotta hold off for Princess Diana. Or not Princess, Goddess Diana. I think so. Yeah, I said come join us, and she says I think I will come. You can see how long there is left. We gave them a heads up. Goddess Diana's on her way. I don't think it says it in Discord, but I'm giving a heads up.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. I wasn't sure, so... She was watching my live stream, and I said, come join us. And she said, I think I will come. So I figured I'd better give people a heads up. Sounds like the Duke's here too. I said it sounds like the Duke's here too. I'm live streaming. And that's why I knew Goddess was on her way, but wasn't sure if it was in Discord or not. So
we only have 17 minutes.
yeah, she could see it on my screen. Stephanie! Okay.
You ready for your kids to be back in school?
I don't know.
That's how I feel. I feel like it's a little stressful. So,
For me, it's like, it's either way. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
you've just, wait, do you just have one?
no, Mindy and David.
Okay, that's right. And are they both at the same place, or are they different? Okay. Good. I don't know. Summer went by too quick.
In some ways, yeah.
Yeah.
But
ours did. I feel like my father-in-law passed away, and I feel like it just happened with my mother-in-law. It just feels like it just flew.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
Yep.
Are you good? I'm sorry I haven't checked on you lately.
I'll answer later.
Okay. Sounds good.
But yeah, just text me and I'll answer.
You know what's going on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm live streaming, so.
Oh, gotcha.
So I kind of, yeah.
We'll see ya.
But I wanted to say hi because I saw ya. So she's a member of our church, and in our church we have something called ministering assignments, and she's been one of the ones in charge of ministering to me and my family. And yeah. So actually, this is gonna probably take a little while. I will do a live stream tomorrow on how to fight in the fortresses and stuff, and add that in, or try to remember to do that, and answer any questions that anyone's left on this stream. If they watch this stream later, any questions, things I didn't cover, things like that they want more clarification on. So I will do that. I think that'll be funner than sitting here watching me just stare at this Rayquaza till we go in. So I will talk to everyone later, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.